from a number of popular shows. She's also a very talented singer and writer who also happens to have a new book out. It's called Seasons of You, and it's out November 14th. Please welcome Kat Graham, everybody. You look so cool.
Did you wear this for me because my name is Kat?
I did. You know what? I didn't plan that. I didn't plan that.
You did plan it.
I did plan that. That would be stalkerish. No, but you just got married. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And it was quick, right? You decided.
We did a private thing.
That's the best.
We were gonna do a wedding with family and friends next year, but we just wanted to do something for us.
Yeah.
And we woke up and
beautiful.
There he is. Shout out to Bryant Wood, my love.
My love. I love it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna switch gears here just because I had no idea about your career. Like I knew about your career as a fan, but I heard that you received death threats and stuff, which I found crazy.
It's a lot of people don't know that a lot of people that are in the industry.
I've received them.
Yeah, everyone does.
Yeah.
I mean, not everyone. Maybe some people are fortunate that they don't have that. And even this week, you know, I get them, you know, sometimes regularly. But I think any time that you are about any sort of empowerment or freedom or, you know, self-acceptance, and you represent any marginalized community, or you're just different and you speak up for yourself, then that's just something that kind of goes with the territory. So it doesn't bother me because I look out and I see girls that look like me and people that might have the same idea about human rights that I do, and I know that they might not have the privilege to sit on your couch and talk about it, so I have to. So it's worth everything that comes with it, for sure.
Absolutely. No, I do feel there is like a bit of responsibility with that. Yeah,
for sure.
I do feel that.
For sure.
Did any of this tie into your new book? It's right. It's Seasons of You, right?
Yeah, it's right there.
Yeah.
So can I show you?
Yes, you can. We wanted to buy this. We were like,
oh, well, sure. But yeah, so I talk about the fact that we all go through different seasons and there's so many moments.
And it looks like a secret garden.
Well, this actually comes off in case you really want to deal with my face. This is actually what the book looks like.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy about it, and it's you know, I designed a little a keyhole so the key to your, you know, what you go through. But there's certain things I talked about. I talked about my personal life. I talked about things that I'd gone through in the industry. I talked about really everything. It's the most I'd ever talked about my personal journey ever.
Yeah.
Which is
hard to do.
It's hard to do, and I'm also a bit guarded. You know, I come across pretty open, but I do keep a lot of things close to my chest. But when I was approached to write a book, which I really thought I was just going to be writing just a daily to-do journal.
Yeah.
Triple Virgo, was thrilled with that. I'm like, that sounds great. Let's just do that.
Yeah.
Let's just do that. But then it winded up becoming this, which I fought the entire way through making this book. I did not want to talk about the things that I'd gone through or necessarily
But I think that might help people.
But that was the thing that made me say, okay, well, let me create something that I feel like is going to help people, so that we understand that when there's heartbreak and when there's loss and when you're having a moment where you feel totally empowered and you have tools to be able to navigate that, when you're feeling creative, when new changes are happening, when you want to reflect, when you want to reorganize, like all of these moments that happen in our life, they happen sometimes when we're not expecting them, and we so often are blindsided by these moments that you thought wouldn't happen, and then they happen, and you don't necessarily have the tools at your disposal to navigate them.
Yeah, because I think what's important about that too is that I discovered therapy over the last few years, and a lot of people can't afford it. It's expensive, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool that you do something like this, because all the tools that you've learned in life,
I put in there, and I'm pretty honest about everything, and obviously everyone has the different way to kind of get to your best self.
Yeah.
But this is stuff that I've used that might be helpful for any one of you guys. So
I think everybody, we all want to be the better versions of ourselves. So
yeah.
Your mother was supposed to be a part of the book, right?
Yeah. So again, it was at one point I was actually not even going to come on the show because I just lost my mom, and I was like, well, there's an opportunity here to talk about her and to honor her being here. And she was originally supposed to, that's my mommy. Aww. And she was originally supposed to do the closing of the book. But she unfortunately got too sick and she couldn't do it. And what it taught me was that through our work as artists and through our work as people, we can continue the legacy. And it can be legacy for people that are still alive. It can be your children or your friends, or it can be people that you've lost, people that have passed on. And you can use whatever you've learned as a way to continue
keep them alive.
To keep them alive.
Yeah.
So at the end of the book now, there's a part where I kind of turn to you guys and I ask you guys to kind of break down what you've learned from like your season of fall, which would be like the season that you've lost, and or like your summer, your summer that you felt super empowered and all of those things. So at the end of the book, you reflect on those things, and that's the way that you kind of continue that on, and you.
Yeah.
So, I hope I honored her, and I definitely talked about her strength and as much as I could, right?
Yeah.
I did. I hope I did good by you, Mommy. I hope you're happy.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I hope you're happy.
Woo!
I hope you're happy.
I don't want that on it. I want this. Let's do another commercial break, y'all. Kat's book is called Seasons of You. It's out November 14th, but everybody here is getting a copy. You're welcome.